Hi you guys. So I know it's been quite a while since I have done a video. So I decided I've already started this year for the Halloween. My kids have found I'd started this last year where each day during October I put out something new that I've made or bought. We called it 30 Days of Halloween. When the kids get home from school, they get to go find it. I know there's 31 days in October. Is on day 31. I take and cook different foods like themed for Halloween. That way we do like a little party instead of going trick-or-treating. My kids really are not that big on mass amounts of candy, so it's just easier that way. And it makes it easier than trying to keep up with them in our neighborhood. Sorry about the mess. I thought this was actually one of the better places to film. I've been tearing the house apart. We've been doing all kinds of mess. So, everything I'm showing you, I have only gone to 2 different Dollar Trees. This has been done in 3 separate shopping trips. And in my area, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 Dollar Trees within 15 minutes. And if I go about 25 minutes, I can add 2 more. Not planning to go that far. I've already spent enough. I do have some stuff that I plan to make for Halloween, so that'll work too. So, I have already unbagged everything that I got to try to make it a little easier to show you guys without the crinkling too much. We're going to start with the candy. These are Halloween candy bracelets. I found them at the Dollar Tree this year. I got them because they had the little skull on them and on the individual little packages. Now this candy here that I got is for the Halloween party. Sometimes we have a neighbor come over with her little one and stuff like that. I haven't done the Halloween candy for the trick-or-treater bags. I will do that later. Depending on what all I find, we may do a video on that. But I got multiples of most everything over here. So we got bracelets. I bought these little white skull faces. They almost look like little scarecrows if they had hats. But they're little skulls. Hopefully that's coming out white and not gray. It's so hard to tell because my computer has dimmed itself because I have it unplugged. And unfortunately, it dims everything because my new computer does not like the format that my SD card uses in my camera. So we are cheating today with the laptop. This one I've gotten for 3 years now. The packaging changes every year, but it always stays the same. These are little bones and little skeleton candies. Any of these candies that we don't eat, they go into a candy jar, and my kids will be eating on them for the next 12 months. That's how little they eat candy. We also have some gummy monsters. They come in these colors and these designs. We have, it looks like the green one is a vampire. The orange one is kind of like a zombie. The purple is a werewolf. The yellow kind of looks like Shrek to me. Let's see if I get this where you can see it. It kind of looks like Shrek. Sorry about that. And the blue one is, looks like Frankenstein to me. But they're very gummy and squishy. My kids love gummies. Even though I don't. The other one is called Ghostly Gummies. The designs are down here. We've got skulls, mummies, pumpkins, and bats. These are from Haribo. I guess they're just the standard, like, grape, lemon, orange flavor. I don't know. They don't really say. This one has a lot of yellow in it. It shows the shapes in different colors, but I'm seeing skulls and I'm seeing the little mummy looking dude. Oh no, okay. My bad. That's a skull is the yellow, and the red is actually a skeleton. But in the package, the skeleton is also yellow. Apparently, I really like the little skull tea lights. I'm gonna open these and show you guys one. I went on 2 different trips, and I can see at least 3 packs of them laying on my table. Ooh, I cannot get these open. I have a really big plaster skull, well, not really huge, but a plaster skull from Michael's that right now lives on my coffee table. He's been there now for over a year. Sorry, I'm sorry. I got everything, my phone's going off and everything. It's one of them days. Trying to make out some. It flashes some. So I've got one, like a strobe one that goes up underneath my skeleton in there. My kids play with it all year round. If you like the plaster type skulls and stuff like that, or just skulls and skeletons in general, excuse me. I've been to my Michael's the other week, and they're already putting out their Halloween stuff. They have a ton. I would love to go back and get some of those, but my husband might kill me because they're kind of expensive. Unless I can snag them when they get like massively on clearance. But I ended up buying 4 packages of these skeleton tea lights. I did see these also in pumpkins, and I think maybe mummies. I don't remember exactly because I only really look for skeletons and skulls. That is my thing. I also bought these 2. They are ceramic skulls. I didn't realize that I had the gold, but I have the gold already. Here at the house, I have a gold one and silver that I bought last year. I didn't think I had the gold, so I've got a second gold one. No big deal. Just more places to put them. And apparently, this one, even being wrapped up, got chipped in the teeth on the way home. It looks like it's just the paint, so I can paint that black and it'll be okay. This year, they have several new items like this that you sit on your counter. I'm going to turn this on. It is a little bit loud. Oh, he was just... now he has a little sensor down here, so if you get these, make sure you watch where that sensor's at. If you have kids and you don't want it going off nonstop, you may want to put that somewhere higher. So say your husband or you, or if you have an older child, their head height maybe would hit the sensor and turn it on every so often, versus my 11, 9, and 6-year-old that would set this off every 5 seconds. Or you just put it off down the hallway where they have to set it off when they go to their bedrooms nonstop. But they did have more than just this. I don't remember the other ones they had. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. I would use my computer, but I'm trying not to. I didn't get the other ones only because I didn't like them. I'm weird like that. Normally I don't really buy a lot of Ghost, but Google's trying to give me a map, trying to get me to the store. I know where it's at. They don't need to give me directions. That is for sure. Let's look up Halloween. Because who doesn't love Halloween? I'm trying to see if they'll tell us what other stuff. Ooh, it says they're going to have some party supplies, some cups and stuff. I might have to go back and get some of those. They did not have those when I went. So it does not show everything that they have. But if you also are looking for DIY and craft ideas with things you can buy from the Dollar Tree, their website actually has food things, costumes, different craft things you can do using the stuff that they have that they're selling. So you can make things. I do that sometimes. I look over here for inspiration of some of the stuff I'm going to be doing. Let's see. Oh, look at this. They're actually... Oh, my phone will not You can't really see it, but they're supposed to be getting in some new, like, bird skeletons, which will be cool. They haven't gotten their creepy cloth in yet. And there's still a lot of yard decorations and stuff they haven't gotten yet, but they do have a lot of other stuff. They've got some new Halloween water globes that are going to be coming in. I'm going to have to go talk to the manager at my store to see if he's getting some stuff in. The rat skeletons. Some more polyresin bobblehead characters are coming in. But I really want to get... I wish my phone would show you guys. You see them right here? I want to get some more of these little skeletons. We took those last year and took them apart and did some really cool craft stuff with them. And chains and stuff. I was hoping it would show me these little characters like this, but they're not. So. But their website has 50 million different things they're getting in. At least that's what it feels like. Sorry, I took my dog for a walk, and he ran around me and gave me a burn on the back of my knee. I got this. It just says how. The sliding is just not working for me. Let me see if I turn you guys. Sorry about that. A little bit. I got this because it won't hurt. We have a fairy garden that we built and still adding stuff to it. My daughter and I, mostly, my husband helps some. So it's a really big pumpkin to put out in our fairy garden for Halloween. If you like to work or something, or you're in a job, or you want to do a little something but you don't want a full-on costume, they also have little headbands. And this one is mine. And I think I have one of these from last year as well. It's a little different. So I've got me another headband. Of course, with the tag. This is a new one. It's called Fright Tape. I did not see this one here last year. It says caution, and it's got a skull on it, and it wraps the skulls up all the way around. So I'm looking forward to using that. We tape it up between the banisters outside. My 6-year-old was actually with me, and he picked out this. And I think that's not good. Oh, well, I was going to show you guys that it lights up. But the little tag is still in it. I'm making a mess everywhere. So, the eyes light up. And it does come with a little hanging string. I'm sure you could probably... Wait. The eyes turn themselves off and back on. They turn off and on, apparently. Or it's censored, maybe. That is crazy. I think it's got a sensor on it. I'm going to turn that off. Let's see, does it tell us? It says light up monster head. It does not say that I guess it just flashes off and on, but my 6-year-old picked it out because he could put his face inside of it. He thought it was funny. I would say because it's held up by a piece of yarn. Honestly, there's a piece of yarn there. You could probably put this outside, but I would be worried because it's the little pieces right there about it messing up. I would say keep it on a porch or keep it inside. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. They have Jello molds for brains. Honestly, now that I got home, I think I have one of these already. I think I have it in one of my cabinets from last year, or in my Halloween Big Tucker tote. I'm thinking, though, what I may do, since that one is for food, I may take this one and use it for clay. I've been wanting to make a yarn bowl to hold my yarn, and that would be really cool to have like a brain effect. Like eyes and stuff in with clay, so this may become clay. Since I think I have one for food. I do a lot of things that I make for Halloween for our Halloween day, and some things I just get like sticky poster putty and stick on the wall. So I got some, there's 10 count of glitter purple foamed back. Let's try to which way it goes up. You guys can't see them. Trying not to totally take all this stuff out of the packages too much, but oh well. Try not to cover my laptop in glitter. But they're really purple and glittery. And the back's just purple. I figure these I'll probably just hang up around the house. Basically, we have a 3-bedroom house. Living room, dining room, kitchen kind of together. There's a small hallway that goes to our bathroom in the hallway. And I decorate the dining room, the kitchen, the living room, the main hallway that goes down the house, the little hallway going into what we call their bathroom. I do put a few things in their bathroom that won't get messed up by kids and hot showers. Sorry, I got something on my computer. And water. I do put things in both of the bedrooms, but out back there. So they get stuff in their rooms. And then I do the front porch. And in the yard, I'll be doing some stuff this year in the yard. The front of the house where our bedroom is at, we put like the big, let's see. I'll show you one of them. I actually got a new one this year because we took these. I had a bunch of these. I buy these kind of things. I buy these little things when they go on clearance after Halloween, whether it be from Big Lots, Family Dollar, or Dollar Tree, because they're only $1 now, but I can get them down to like 25 cents, and I've actually snagged some from Family Dollar before at 10 cents a piece. That way I have plenty of them. But we cover up our bedroom window and put this huge thing. This thing here is 42 by 72. So we take duct tape and duct tape the corners to that entire front portion of our house. Everybody can see these big ones. So this is one of the new ones I got. It's a skull in a dungeon with some extra bones and stuff lying around him. He's chained to the wall. We have like this little indention part where we put one on each wall there above where the fairy garden's at now. I will put one on the side wall by the front door. We put one on the other end of the porch. And then I hang all kinds of stuff in around there. This year, Dollar Tree has googly eyes. These are the different shapes. You can get them in round. These like little triangles or these little ones. These are glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. I got the big round ones. Our garage is white, so I just got to find something black that I can take, and I'm going to do make like a Jack Skellington face on our garage. At least that's the goal. My husband really works every other Friday because of how his work schedule is. So a lot of these big things that get stuck up outside, he helps me with to make it easier. I also got these. It's a pack of 10 like ghost kind of things, like trash bag ghosts, I guess. I'm not sure what they're called. You can hang them from trees, porches, or balconies. Contains 10 ghosts with twist ties. So we have a smaller tree out in our front yard that I've been wanting to hang stuff from. So I got us some ghosts. Those were new this year. I didn't see those last year. This one will probably go up on the end of my front porch. As you can tell, I'm addicted to skeletons. I will say, if you don't like skeletons, they do have other ones that have like witches. There are some bats. There's all kinds of different designs, not just the ones I've got. I just only bought skeleton related. Now, had they had like skeletons of these hanging from trees, would have gotten those, but they didn't, so I went with those. And they have multiple kinds of those too. So this one is a couple skeletons. There's 2 that you can see, but if you look, there are extra arms sticking out everywhere. This one will probably end up down on this wall down here, like they're trying to get out of a dungeon on the end of my porch wall. I've had this one before, but I loved it, so I got it again in case the one we pull them out there messed up. Like I said, we duct tape it. The one that goes on that front wall out there gets destroyed every year by the sunshine, has to go to the trash by the end of the month. We try to save these other ones on the porch as much as we can, so I can try to get on multiple uses out of them because I'm a cheapskate, even from the Dollar Tree. So this one is a skeleton inside of a coffin. Probably should have done this in the other room. Unfortunately, the weather here is not too massively great today. We have a tropical storm warning going on here in North Carolina. So, here you are. Not sure what's going to happen here. This is another big one that's 42 by 72. It is a, hang on, let me see if I can turn the flashlight on my phone and give you guys some light. These will look so much better. See, it's a witch's cauldron. We have another wall between our bedroom and my dog, so I think one of these big ones over there as well. This one for right behind my main front door. Biggest reason is this one lights up, so I don't want this one to be out like massively in the weather. And at the end of that porch, it would get massively wet too, at least this little side wall here. Keep it somewhat protected. Even though it does say that it comes with a little pouch for it to go into to kind of help protect it, I want to make sure. So, let me grab you guys some more light. It is a cool skull with inside of a spider web. Sorry, those were hard to see. Okay. Oh, everything is sticking. Oh, this is not good. Going to have to find something to protect those with. So I did get some. You guys can't see these for the. These are just little sparkly, glittery, foamy stickers. There's 28. They have 2 rows of ghosts, a row of blue, and a row of purple, and a row of black skull and crossbones. I'll probably use those with something craft related. I also got this really cool little skeleton and spiderweb bag for $1. It's meant to be like a little candy tote. I tend to do crafty things. Perfect size little book bag for that. As well as who knows what else I'll come up with. I also got these. These are pretty heavy little bats. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if they tell me. They're just stick-on bats for sticking to things. I will say on this package, I guess I didn't look very well, but the little sticky piece is coming off on some of them, so you have to be careful with where you stick them. Like you don't want somewhere where kids can pull on them. And of course, as you can see, the little yellow papers that are supposed to prevent them from sticking to everything are not in the right locations on 3 of them, and on the 4th one, it is somehow completely missing its sticker. So, I will have to put them over here. I need to find something for that one or it won't be very sticky come Halloween. Another pack. Yeah, sparkly and glittery. Trying to make it so you guys can see color here, but it's just not working very well. These are a really beautiful purple. I'm sorry if you guys cannot see the colors real well on these. The light's just, oh, there we go, a little bit better. The light's just not working with me. And the natural light. I would have loved to have done this on the back porch so you guys can really see some of those colors. But it's very overcast. It looks like rain. Again, sticky pieces. These are all covered. These are good. We have 12 count foamy witch's cauldron. Now, these, you guys saw that big wall mural. So I found this, and it has this like bubbling over like witch's cauldron going on there. And I was thinking, because there are 12 of them, I only have 4 kids, and then if a neighbor comes over, that would be 5. So that leaves me 7 of these that I can kind of play around with. That I might take, I've got some other random foam around the house and make like bubbles to put on there and stuff to make like their own bubbling cauldron and prep it as a craft they can sit and do, something they didn't get to do last year. So that's what I thought of when I saw those. Found some bigger purple bats. These are not showing very well. They're a really pretty purple. They're just not showing their great color. Again, there are 12 of these. I don't have any here, but the reason I don't have any of them is because I don't need them. I already own some. I bought way too many packages last year. The Dollar Tree carries little googly eyeballs, and you can get them in multiple colors, or you can get just a pack of the black, the plain black and white ones. So you could always do, if you want your kids to do crafts for something to hang up, You could always get the little googly eyes. Some are pre-sticky on the back, so you just stick them on. Some you'd have to glue, but that's something you could totally do. Kids craft. That's what I'm planning to do with some of these once I find my eyeballs. Same thing with this pack of 12 ghosts. And if you don't want to glue eyeballs on there or don't want the wiggly eyeballs, you can also use buttons. Dollar Tree did have buttons last time I was there. You could also just use a marker and let them decorate. That would work too. But another craft they could do. Now my 16-year-old probably won't do these crafts, even if I try twisting his leg. But the younger 3 will love it. The neighbor's little boy comes over, he will love it. Also got 12 pumpkins. This one, I don't know what I would do, but the only thing I could really think of right this moment off the top of my head from right this second would be taking like some glitter paint and creating the lines on it. But I do have like smaller pumpkins, so we could always like layer. It doesn't look as great like a smaller one on a bigger one and kind of create a 3D pumpkin. Kids are creative. They come up with all kinds of things. I did get some sticky things for my window. I am trying to find something white in case you're wondering to make this so much easier for you to see. Oh, hang on one second. This is supposed to be my really good cutting board for cutting food. Unfortunately, we have been building a storage container out of cardboard for my yarn, and we have destroyed this thing massively, like majorly cut into it. And we've covered that side in paint, so it's now a crafting one. So ignore any paint splotches you see. Ooh, sorry about hitting the table. So we got this, which says keep out with a little blood stain. They're just those little window gels. They easily come off. My kids love to help put these on. If your kid does, my kids have to be very careful because they want to stick to your, these things will stick to your fingers sometimes and be very hard to get off. The word help with lots of blood splatters. I've got more sticky items than I think I have window space, but I'll make it work. Bloody handprints, whichever way you want to look at them. I have seen a way you can make these yourself with like paint and some glue, but these are easier for me. Some gel sticky blood, running blood and blood splatters. And my all-time favorite, probably should have gotten more than one package, some sugar skull clings. These will be left up year-round after we're done. These will get stay up. I won't be taking those down till they fall off, or my husband somehow destroys them. Put this down here. I don't see anything else right this second for that. They also have these molds. I know it's really hard to see. This has got spiders and spider webs. This is an ice cube tray. You could also use this for making soap if you want to make soap. You could probably use these for resin. Haven't tried, wouldn't know on that one yet. They work on clay. Jello, you make jello shapes. A lot more uses than just the ice cubes. So I bought the spiders and the spider web. I also bought the purple one that is skulls. They also have one that is pumpkins. I just didn't get the pumpkins. I'm just not a massive decorative pumpkin person, I guess. I did get some of these next items for my kids to use as part of their Halloween. I think this one is missing something. So, just noted this. I'll have to go back and try to see if I can get some more of these. This is a pirate play set. My kids love to dress up as pirates year round. Again, cool skulls. We watch a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean, stuff like that. This set, it says in the bottom corner that it's got 4 pieces in it. However, when you read the little description right here, it says it comes with a pirate hat, an earring, and an eye patch. That is only 3 pieces. So, did not realize that. Probably going to have some fighting. And then on the other one, this one also says 4 pieces. Says 4, comes with 3, even though it tells you 4. So it says it comes with a headband, a necklace, an eye patch, and a telescope. However, it's got the headband, the eye patch, and the telescope. It does not have the necklace. Although, unfortunately, this one I just found out when they opened the box. It has a slice in it. That's okay. I will go back to my Dollar Tree and just snag some more. No big deal. Mainly because I'm always there. Honestly, I could probably take that one back to them and say, hey, it was sliced, it's missing a piece, you know, and then let me trade it out. This one, completely factory sealed, no cuts. It's just only 3 pieces, even though it says 4. Did not realize they were different, or I would have grabbed snagged more than one of each because I have 2 younger boys who like to dress up. Also, we have some creepy creatures. There are 12 of these. These are, I think, scorpions from the looks of it. These are supposed to glow in the dark. I'm going to set my phone camera on there. Sorry, my puppy is in there like choking himself somehow. He's got something in his nose or his throat. They have glow-in-the-dark creatures this year. And they also have... Can't do it that way. They also have these in black. So if you don't want the glow-in-the-dark, you can get totally non-glow-in-the-dark animals. I am one that I love to torture my kids. Not like literally torture them, but like they loved kind of creepy things. Last year I had some other glow-in-the-dark items, and they didn't see them until it got dark and it started glowing, and they like that kind of thing. The whole package didn't work. There was too many of them to show you. So we're just going to light up one. Now, on the glow-in-the-dark, while this one is like charging, so I got those, which look to be, I thought they were spiders, but they're not. They're scorpions, but that is totally fine. They do have black spiders at the store if you want spiders. I also got a bag of snakes that glow in the dark, a package of rats that glow in the dark. And the reason I chose the glow in the dark versus the regular is last year I bought black rats like this. I've got some black ones. I went with glow in the dark this year. Something new. Let's see what I have sitting right here that can create a dark little space for you guys to see. I do. I'm going to use some skull duct tape. Okay. See if we can kind of make it dark enough for you guys to see. I don't know if you guys can see it glowing in there or not. It's faintly glowing. I think mainly because I don't have it charged enough. And honestly, a flashlight on the back of my phone is probably not the best thing for charging it. Probably would be better in sunlight. It's so hard to do this. But, nope, it doesn't want to work. I can't get it to work. Nope, too much light. But I promise it does glow in the dark. Can't get it to work. Sorry. It just doesn't want to work. But I promise they do glow. I did have it glowing. You okay? You okay? Sorry about that. The puppy's over there again. The pirate hat. It just kind of goes around their head. Sorry, I don't know why my puppy is doing that. We went out for a walk this morning. I think he got some pollen up his nose. But it's got that. And this one's in black. Because I have 2 boys trying to prevent fighting. I got red for the other one. Exact same thing. One's just black, one's just red. So I can kind of give them each a different one. Although now that I bought them, neither one wants to be a pirate. Go figure. I bought 3 of these. These are LED skulls. There are 10 per string. They're just like little Christmas lights with little skulls attached to them. Make a lot of noise. So I bought 3 of those to hang up. I also bought one of these little paper lantern that's got skeletons on it. This one's black. I also bought a paper lantern that is totally not showing you guys some color. It's washing it out. You guys can kind of see the purple of it there. It's a pretty purple. But it's got little bats on it. Sorry, the lighting sucks today. You can tell it's been a while since I've done these. Dude! Seriously. 4-piece necklace. It comes with, this one, I don't know if they're all this way, but this one comes with 2 orange, a purple, and a black. They are little bitty bones with little bitty skeletons on them. 4 of those for $1. Some black glittery spiders. And as you can see, I even have a skull in the back of my phone case. We have some purple, for my colors. Some orange. You can't really see it. It doesn't want to show real well here. There we go. Glittery pumpkins. And then I grabbed some basic plain spiders. The plain ones are 5 by 5 inches, which is 12.7 centimeters by 12.7 centimeters, while the glittery spiders are 4.25 by 4.5 inches and 10.7 by 11.4 centimeters. So I was thinking I might take some of these. There's only 10 of these and 20 of these, so I might take some of them, take 10 of these and attach them to these and make like a 2D basic black back spider with a shiny, glittery front spider. I also found this mask. Did not realize it comes with an earring attached to it, but it does. But it's actually a mask that's meant for wearing, but I'm going to hang this on the wall. My kids, I hung up some kind of a mask last year, and they thought it was really cool. So I figured that'd be kind of cool to hang up a piratey mask. And I'm thinking about, because it's so light, I might hang this from their bathroom door. Be kind of cool. This, okay, I've been wearing this the whole time, in case people are wondering. Does not hurt. It's actually pretty comfortable. I keep forgetting that I have it. We have 4 items left. Now these are the only 4 that I saw at my Dollar Tree. It's the only ones they had. Originally, back up some, I was only going to buy this little guy. He is movable. He's got like little buttons in his joints. So he is like totally posable. Of course, you have to be careful with him. But all of his joints bend except for the ankle bones. The ankle bones do not move on the skeleton. Their neck is jointed. They're like just these little buttons. So they move except for the ankles. This was the one I was originally going for. And I decided if I was going to get him, and I don't like how that bends. Yes, I've kind of figured out some of the folding for these things to store them, to prevent them from getting all tore up. Just be careful at how you like bend them and twist them. Some of them like to move better than others. Some of them don't have a full range of motion, like this one. Everything bends up with that one leg. No full range of motion. I'm going to have to mess with him for storage. But I was like, well, we can't just get him And I'll get the cute little witch. Her legs are twisted around. So if you work in an office or something and you guys can decorate, these are very thin. They will lay flat as long as you keep them flat, of course, and don't bend them up. Cute little office decoration as well. But I've got her. I'm thinking, because my daughter loves the little witches, that I might stick this one on her door. But she also really loves vampires, so I might do this one. I think I might do this one on hers because she loves bright colors. Then we have the vampire. His legs move a little bit. He really doesn't have anything for feet massively. And it has these little joints where his arms are hidden by, oh, his head's falling around. He does have little arms. They are not jointed at the wrist, so his arms either have to kind of be down to his sides or straight out. They're kind of hidden back behind his legs. His legs are jointed, and there is a join right here. But all that really does is allow you to like move the cape in the lower half. Nothing major there. Be careful of the fingers. Mine keep getting caught on the cape, and if you pull too hard, of course, you can rip him. Don't want to do that. Last item, what I'm thinking for the boys' room, would be a mummy. Here he is. He moves at all of his joints, except for, again, no ankles. It's kind of cute. My thought on this, and this is probably what I'm going to do. He has these little like pieces to look like the mummy wrappings, but his feet have none. The hands have none, minimal everywhere else. You could also grab some of the cheesecloth type stuff they sell in the Halloween section for $1 at the Dollar Tree. At least I would assume they're getting it back in this year, because there's a bunch of things they haven't gotten in yet. I could tell just by looking at the website. But I think I'm going to take some of it, and because mummies are really wrapped in it, I may add some more. Whether I don't know if I'm going to glue it down or just let it free, like hang from him like strands, like he's coming unraveled, and hang him up in the boys' room, like on the feet and stuff like that. Give him a little more dimension. I don't know. So that is all I have for now. I am sorry this video is so long. I guess next time I should break these videos up a little more. This is the first one since my kids have gone back to school. See, there's the mummy. He's all folded up now and ready to be stored without being torn up. Some of them fold up better than others. So you might want to check that in the store while you're there if you want one that really folds up really well. This is all I've got for now. If I go back to the dollar, okay, let me be honest. When I go back to the dollar store, because Halloween is like over a month away, I will be back there. I will try to I keep a small camera in my purse for any kind of vlogging I want to do while I'm out. I will try to get some video of the other things my dollar store has. Like I said, I have different ones and they have different things. I have one this way that's towards the beach, so it's got one set of things, and up in town it's a different set. If I can find some really cool things, I will try to get some video for you guys. If I get more, I will start breaking the videos up and doing them as I get them to save you another 45-minute video, which is what this one has turned out to be almost. Hopefully the kids are back in school. We'll get to do more videos. I am looking forward to doing hopefully some craft ones for Halloween coming up. For stuff that I plan to do, because I've got to prep it in September so it's ready for October. Also, my husband has brought up doing a baking / cooking type challenge between the two of us, to where we video, or have our oldest probably do the videoing so he can move between us, and record what we're doing, and then having the kids blind taste test and see who's tasted better. My husband, give him a recipe, he follows it to the dot. Give me a recipe, I feel it's just guidelines, plain and simple. And I run with it. So hopefully that's a new series to come up. If you guys have questions, let me know. If I get anything else, I will let you know. Sorry about that again. But I think that is it. I will see you guys next time.